The show is starting in 1 minute. Check, 1 2 1 2. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you who are sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. I'm doing what I love to do every single day. SHIB at Inu, banging on them to the upside. Let's talk about SHIB. Let's talk about the good things in life, right? Right now, actually, wait, likely scenario is Bitcoin is breaking down out of a rising wedge. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. We talked about this rising wedge right here that started this. We were all over it. We're about to do the same thing again. However, can we double bottom off of 39,250, or can we stop here at the carnage at 39,800? We will find out in the next couple of hours, but right now it's not good trading for the alts unless we do some really crazy loop. It's highly likely the 1 hour does retrace back to the downside. So right off the bat, let me share my screen. Right off the bat, let me show you what's happening for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin sitting in this rising wedge, breaking to the downside. Not a good story. Let's double click here. I mean, it's a good story if you want to short the market. So, I mean, man, I don't say good or bad. We long and short no matter what. So it's a good story. I mean, it's movement. Volatility is enough to get change out of the market. All we need is movement. So right now, let's look at the 15-minute. Can the 15-minute save us from the dumpage? 15-minute is suggesting, okay, no more dumpage. Let me show you what's happening. I'll delete my old work. There's a lot of movement there. I'll even get rid of the moving averages for a split second. We're going to make this really clear for everybody. You're going to go to the daily time frame, okay? You're going to mark daily support and resistance right off the bat. Right there, 39,000. Right there. A little bit right there, and we're making a higher low. What's a good thing is this is a trend. It's a beautiful uptrend. And there's really nothing wrong with this. At the moment, we could do this. And we're just forming this triangle. And honestly, I built this triangle 3 days ago and suggested that we would come down to the bottom of the triangle. I don't know if anyone remembers that. I was alone playing with the charts, and I said, oh my gosh, I believe this could be what's going down. I said the daily has room to go. Where would our trend line be? Right there. Bulls have to hold this level. We need to see a bounce off this to the upside. If this does break up, measured move is the length of the base of the triangle to the upside here. I fudged that a little bit, move it back. There you go. About $61,000 Bitcoin. That would be beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. Somewhere in July, that would be almost a dream, right? So we take a look at what's happening in Bitcoin right now, and we're in a falling wedge. Falling wedges break up 68% of the time. So we're looking for a breakup. Highly likely this will break to the upside, this falling wedge. Measured move is the length of this pole. See, we did 2 measured moves already on the live. Are you paying attention? Do you know how to make your measured moves? If you do not, it would behoove you to jump on into my beginner's course today. I have a beginner's course where I will teach you the measured move. I will teach you the MACD. I will teach you the stochastics RSI and more. Jump on into this course. It's $100. If you really don't believe you're worth $100, I don't know what to tell you. Then, but if you believe in yourself, if you want to invest in yourself, I would highly jump into this class. I've been doing this every single day for years now, and I will help you get to the next level of your technical analysis trading. You'll see the chart so much differently. My live stream will make you even more insight. Not money, but insight. It'll make you insight because you'll learn so much more about the charts while I'm charting. That class right there turns this live stream into a full-blown, just full-featured toolkit ready to blow your mind. So if you take the beginner's course for $99, again, $99, are you worth it? Did you buy yourself a shirt this week? Did you buy yourself, did you, I don't know. Did you go to the bar with friends and spend money? If you can't invest in yourself, you're going to have a hard time getting somewhere in life. You got to learn how to invest in yourself. A lot of the money you spend should be on yourself. As soon as I can afford it, I'm buying it, bro. I'll give you a 50% discount if you take it right now. I don't want to hear anyone say they can't afford it. That's absurd. That's absurd. I would go DoorDash right now for the $100. I would find a way to make $100. There is so much money out here. There's so many people. There's businesses begging for people to walk in and work. I would go to a barbershop and start sweeping the hair. I would do whatever I had to do to get that $100. I would get into that class and I would get myself paid. But again, I don't stop. I don't take no for an answer, and I move. I am a born hustler, natural born hustler. I will not stop till I get mine. I can never, ever hear someone say, I'll wait, or maybe next week. Come on, man. Get it going. 1991. Are you born in 1991? Then get up. That means you're young, you're ready to go, and bang on them. I don't care if you're a handicap. You can work on the computer. There's so much remote computer work. No excuses. Go find a handicap guy that changed his life. You don't got to hear it from me. Go watch a documentary about a handicapped guy that didn't take any excuses and change his life. They're out there. There's thousands of them. Thousands of them. I know a rapper with no hands, man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the excuses. There's just no room for it in this world. As I drink this giant, I'm going to drink this whole thing and not go to the bathroom. Who think I can get out of here? I got to get here at 11:30. I got to bring my wife to the Apple store. Best place to be. I'm going to drink this whole thing and not go to the bathroom. Okay? Oh my God. All right, I couldn't get the whole thing down, but I mean, that's a lot of water. I thought I was gonna like pass out at one point. That was like the most water I ever went through. You'll run to the bathroom before you have to leave for the Apple store after the live, LOL. Don't forget to hit the likes on the way in, everybody. So this is what we're looking at for BTC. Nice and clean, nice and clear. Oof. But again, look, we went all the way up and came all the way down. This higher low is better than these two and these two. So we're doing better in this span than we did better in this span, right? Not sure why the music just turned into ethereal, like dance music. Come on now. We got beats, baby. So anyway, and also what I want to say is this looks exactly and resembles a bit of a cup and handle here. Resembling the cup and handle to the upside. Bitcoin, possible cup and handle. The measured move of the cup and handle is the length from the wicks to the wicks. Oh, like that wick didn't go there. It went right to there. And that does suggest a breakout through the top of the trend line and resistance and through this other resistance bar there back up to 52,400. 52,400. S&P up, dollar down, markets green, and Bitcoin going down to the upside. This guy, Daniel, doesn't seem to want to listen to the outcome here. Anyway, another thing that we discussed in depth is swing up to swing up here. Swing down to swing down is hidden bullish divergence. Tells us that the trend will continue to the upside. Tells us that the trend will continue to the upside. And what is going on right now? We should be getting a bounce, 40,100. We are getting a bounce. We will see. However, right now, we're going to go through this rising wedge on the 1 hour. So I break it to you. That's the big. So I gave you the bigger picture. You just saw the big picture. Here's the little picture. The fact that this is breaking down, as we talked about. Every single morning you come here, and Bitcoin seems to kind of choose its move around the time I open my show. And I tend to show you exactly where it's going to go. That's the measured move. Why is that? Well, flip it upside down. That's a falling wedge, right? Take the length of the pole to the previous spot and swing it to the upside. That's where you're going to go. But usually you hit this. That's usually kind of what you do when you fall to the downside. So the measured move is here to 39,400. You know, if we don't hit it, fine. But it's likely that we do. However, the 15-minute aiming to show signs of life, I believe it fell out. Yeah, it fell out of the pattern. So will it bearishly retest? So the 15-minute will come back, bearishly retest. That will be the short right there. Bang. So the 15-minute will try to make its way back up, get rejected, and aim back down. That's where I would open up the short for Bitcoin in about 4 to 6 hours, depending on when my alert gets hit. Stay tuned for that. Watch for that. I'll keep you updated in the trading group. If you're in my trading group, I'll keep you updated to these exact moves for Bitcoin. You get updates for Bitcoin throughout the day. Doesn't matter where I am. I keep an iPad on me at all times, and I have a hotspot on my phone. At any given moment, I can do a Bitcoin update no matter where I am, dinner, event, wedding. My wife could be giving birth. I will stop for a second and do a Bitcoin update. I am that dedicated to the group. You pay $99 to have full-blown dedication. Almost 24/7. I have to go to sleep, but if I could do 24/7, I would. And I feel like I do because I have elite charters in my group that are giving you the skinny, giving you the information at the speed of light. So right now, this is what we're seeing. I mean, rising wedges break to the downside 68% of the time. TA, respect the TA. Mitch Ray, respect the TA. Shout out to my man, Mitch Ray. He actually, inspired me to start this live stream. I saw him getting showered with super chats one day, and I said, you know what? I could do that. I said, you know what? He's getting paid right now to do what he loves to do. I said, I want to get paid to do what I want to do. So he inspired me to grind, to go after something different in my life. Shout out to Mitch Ray. Respect the TA, baby. Respect the TA. You pretty much do 24/7. Sleep is unacceptable, Sam. I know. Sorry, Jordan. I'll try to cut that out next time. I apologize. Just, I could do better. Sorry. I'll go without a meal tonight to reprimand myself. I gotta stop sleeping so much. All right, everybody. So this is what we're looking at here. This is highly likely to move to the downside for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at BTC3S, the shadiness that went on yesterday on KuCoin. Shame on you, on KuCoin. Shame on you, what you did. Shame on you, what you did. And you know what you did. You went to the downside while Bitcoin was pumping up. Makes no apparent sense. But then you make this falling wedge here, okay, while Bitcoin went up. This is Bitcoin's rising wedge. You see? This is the inverse. So if you want to take advantage of Bitcoin dumping, you trade this, okay? As long as they play by the rules. Yesterday, they did not. I'm writing a letter to KuCoin. You will hear my wrath, KuCoin. You will hear my wrath. Look at this. So, and the measured move there is to 1. I would just go to the resistance point. So it looks like the short may render about 4%. The measured move says 10.62, but 4% to the resistance point, okay? We're looking at the BTC short, Bitcoin 3S. You could also short Bitcoin on a leverage exchange. However, I don't do leverage trading. I can't seem to get fully involved in it. I don't want to see my beginners getting into it too heavily and getting hurt. I'd rather people learn spot trading, understand fundamentals, and if they want to leverage trade, they can go off on their own and leverage trade. I'd rather not be the door to their leverage trading journey. You can go visit Carl the Moon and Crypto and, Optical Art and all the other guys that want to sell you a Bybit link. You know what I'm saying? One guy that does sell a Bybit link is Jason Casper, but I like Jason Casper. He's spot on. He's a nice dude. He's a truthful guy, and I would have him over the house for Thanksgiving dinner. So, you know what? Just because they show a Bybit link doesn't mean they're the worst. He may use Bybit, and that's what he uses. And that's what the man uses. So, again, it is what it is. It's kind of how they do it. Jason teaches like I teach. He's an educator. He's a lover of life. He's a beautiful person. So, let's send them all an email together. I think we should, man. I think we should. Jason is awesome. So funny, right? So, there's the short. Highly likely to break to the upside. Okay. However, the 15-minute is spent at resistance. So it would behoove me to believe we would come down and bounce off of this point or this point. So I'm looking for the retest and for the 15-minute to come on down. Not guaranteed, but it's very, very highly likely to occur. What's the word? How you feeling? Stack big change in the game. My man. Links are below the stream. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. We've missed you for a while. Rodney's been MIA for a while. Where is Rodney? Spear Finance. Spear. My top performer for the past week. It's on a mission for 10 cents. Spear Finance. We'll take a look. Jake the Snake. Links are below the stream. East Jordan. Yeah, check out so many links below the stream to help you on your way. Also, Brave Browser has a wallet. You saw that? Open up your wallet for Brave. Get it going. This guy's a weirdo. I don't really fully like him, but it is what it is. I love everybody. You know what? I love everybody. But he's actually a horrible investor. He didn't get into Bitcoin until it was too late, and yet he's like known as a guru on YouTube. I find it so strange. But again, it is what it is. But yeah, if you click the video here and you go down to the links here below my videos, what you're going to see here is tutoring and classes, right? Support the stream, Streamlabs. Look at this. If you hit this link, you can send super chats into the stream through Streamlabs, and they're going to come in like this. So you can do it right now without the middleman. Support the stream direct. Donate through Streamlabs. This is pretty awesome. This is a way. So the link, this just came out, I think, not too recently. So you can send a link there if you'd like to. And you can send super chats that way as well. Telegram, Discord. Join my Discord as soon as you can. Jump on into the Discord right away. Jump on in and join the trading group. Join the trading group right here as soon as you can. Don't even join the Patreon. Join my trading group. This goes right to me. It's P2P through my Discord server. Way better. What a way better to join a trading group, right? Look, we just breached, boom, and Bitcoin's on the way down. As suggested, if you come to this channel every single day, we make a prediction for Bitcoin every day when I start the stream in the first 10 minutes. And I'm like, I have to say I'm about 90% accurate on my Bitcoin. You know, if you come here and I tell you what's going to happen, and then it happens, you know, like I just told you, there was a 68% chance Bitcoin was going to start breaking down. And if you were in my trading group, you got this even earlier. You got a Bitcoin update at 7 in the morning, right when the morning began. And I said, it's probably not going to be good altcoin trading today because Bitcoin's going to be dumping on your face, right? So yeah, we got a few double-digit coins here on KuCoin. We'll take a look here. We got Parsec banging on them. Parsec keep going up. I hold a big old bag of Parsec. I also hold a bag of Curate. I also hold a little bag of OPCT, Opacity. Funny. PMON making a big move there. ELA, is that Elastos? Yeah. Ethos, XHV, and ARX. And we're going to take a SHIB in a second. Route up. But the altcoins starting to make a bit of a move. Naka back above 40 cents. Naka is my dollar cost average love. Let's see, though. Let's see if this 50-minute bounces back up for a bearish retest. Might even make a shoulder with a strange head and a shoulder there, slanted. But there's your Bitcoin idea here. However, once Bitcoin finishes the shenanigans here, and it dumps on the 1 hour, and the 1 hour finishes its cycle, comes on down, it's likely we're going to begin our bounce. A double bottom here to the upside. So this will look like a beautiful double bottom for Bitcoin. So we're going to project a double bottom here for BTC. Measured move is the length of that space, which is this length, and swung back up to the top of the W. So if you want the measured move, this is like the third or fourth measured move we've done today. We're teaching you the measured move. And you can swing this right up to there, and that's right at resistance, which is uncannily funny. I always find a lot of the times the resistance heads right at the measured move, or measured move hits resistance. So this is what we're possibly seeing here for Bitcoin. Double bottom off 39,250, back to the upside. Can Bitcoin break it and make a move? However, the bigger picture idea for Bitcoin, after that cup and handle that we went over on the small side, is this here on the 5-day chart. 5-day wants to dump on you. However, it's starting to try to do a flip here. This level really needs to hold. This level breaks. We're coming down here, bearish retesting, and, you know, there's a chance this is a symmetrical triangle with a 50-50. Let's look at where it could go the other way. Breaks to the downside the other way. I mean, you're looking at a possible $27,500 Bitcoin. And that could end up being our bottom. That would pull back the 5-day chart, get us ready to go on multiple bigger time frames. All right. The weekly, which has now had a bearish cross on us. Okay. Now it could be a small one like this and a dip back up. Anything is possible. Let's hope that's just a dip and we continue up. And it's all about a support and resistance line. We break this trend. We break these three lines here that are creating this like zone. We're going to contest 34,400. Then we're going to contest 34,000. And then we'll be talking about the 30K lows. So anything is possible. We'll be ready for it. We'll keep you updated. I update my trading group every 2, 3, 4, and 5 hours. I give you video updates on Bitcoin. Video updates in 1080. Ready to go 3, 4, sometimes 5 times a day whenever needed. Whenever a big dump happens, whenever something is a skew in the market, and whenever the market's just regular, I just come out and do an update. It doesn't have to be crazy. I just constantly update you on Bitcoin because why? Bitcoin controls the entire market. Thank you so much for the $3 donation. Much respect to you and yours. Much respect to you and yours. Let's jump into the chat. Shout out to everybody here on the chat. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I tell you what a beautiful family of people we have. 142 likes. Can we have the 245 people hit that like button? 100 people playing games with a lifer. Please don't play games with my life. Please hit the like button. I'm a small business owner out here doing it every single day. And every time you hit that button, you greatly help my chances of becoming more and more successful in life. So please, don't be a hater. Be a lover of life. Hit that like button. Let us know that you're a lover. And if you hit that like button, chances are more love is going to come back into your life today. Your super chat did work. You sent $3. Much respect to you. Thank you so much. It came across the screen immediately. Much respect to you. Thank you. Yes. Low Pro. I did see it, man. You're the man, dude. Came in nice and clear. We can even replay it again. There it is again. Look at that. Smooth move, brother. Smooth move. Thank you. Been hitting those BTC calls, lifer. They can't deny that. Yo, every single time. Do you think money can buy happiness? Yes. No, money can't buy happiness. It can buy a whole lot of happiness. No. Money can't buy happiness, but it can take away your worries. It can take away things that you worry about so you can focus on other things. Mitch Ray is literally the only person I watch on YouTube. And me, right? And me. What are you talking about? K-Dub. He's boring, though. I got to give it to... I love Mitch Ray, but come on. Like paint dry. I watched him the other day. I was like, come on, Mitch. But he's funny. He's Mitch. It's Mitch being Mitch. You know what I'm saying? So today, it's pretty simple. The daily's low. The 4 hour's low. The 1 hour needs to reset, right? Right now, the 15-minute is getting low, too, as well on Bitcoin. So can the 50-minute save us for a bit of a bounce here, right? And do we eventually bottom back? Or do we, and to me, we could still bearishly retest this trend. So even if the 50-minute comes back up, we could bearishly retest and dump and end up backing down here to the measured move at 39,400, 39,250. So it's highly likely Bitcoin does come down. However, we are getting a bounce on the 15-minute. So watch the 15-minute bounce back to the upside. We'll get rejected here or there. And then the 1 hour takes on over back down. At that point, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily will all be oversold. And the double bottom could take place back to the upside. And we could start making a move here. So that's my prediction for Bitcoin. Kind of throughout the day, I believe this is what's going to happen for the next for the next hour. We're going to come back up on the 15-minute. Then an hour and a half, we'll get rejected and start dumping. So for the next 2 to 3 hours, the 1 hour will struggle dumping, but then it will begin to keep dumping. We will then double bottom. And then when the 1 hour is oversold with the 4 hour, we begin to bounce back to the upside. The daily will kick in with the momentum and we will bounce. So that's what I'm seeing here and stay inside the bigger triangle. Okay. Now all will change if we break support and resistance. I'll come out and make a Bitcoin update. We'll do something completely, we'll have another idea. We do know what will happen if we do break out of this. The measured move is here to 27,382. And that's Bitcoin in a nutshell, everybody. We really don't need to go over it again. That's Bitcoin in a nutshell. I gave my complete update for Bitcoin on the day. Highly likely that's what's going to happen for BTC. All right. Word, you got to find the happiness on your own. But the money can rid the worry. Yeah, like yesterday I felt a little depressed for a split second. Yeah, I got over it, just whatever. I was going through some things, just trying to move forward at the speed of light, and I got over it, realized I had a great life, took a deep breath, was like, what am I thinking? But, just because you got money and you're successful, everything's going well, does not mean, like I will be honest with everybody, most things in my life are taken care of. I don't worry about a lot of things financially, right? If I wanted to buy, if I wanted to buy a house, I'd buy a house. If I wanted to buy something, I could buy it. I got a down payment. I got money for the things that I want, right? But that doesn't change much. It doesn't change how I feel about myself. It doesn't change how I respect my wife and family. It doesn't change how I treat people around me. And also, what's crazy? I tell everybody, be careful if you want to become tutoring or you want to become a teacher. If you make good money tutoring and teaching, and you start to share your knowledge with others, I'm telling you right now, there's an adrenaline rush so strong when you share knowledge with others and you teach that can't be replaced. No money could ever give you the feeling of helping others and changing the world. No money would ever give you that feeling. It's impossible. I am addicted to growing a family of people that are educated. I'm addicted to growing an educated base. I'm addicted to helping my trading group. I'm addicted to that adrenaline you get when you help others. Get addicted to helping others. It'll change your life. You become wealthier than you've ever believed. How to become wealthy? Help other people become wealthy. That's how you become wealthy. I'm telling you right now. So let's keep it moving. Let's get into SHIB. Finally getting a bit of a move here. Shiba Inu banging on them. Let's take a look at it on KuCoin. Getting a move here. And let's see if we were able to nail it. Nope, they did that nasty, first it was looking nice though for a move to the upside. It was looking scrumptious, right? Looks like it almost did look a dibble, like almost like a triple bottom, slanted triple bottom. That's also an uptrend there though. Let's delete all my old work for SHIB. We'll pull the Fibonacci on it. We'll take a look at what's happening here. So we bounce here off the 886 retracement. That's a healthy retracement. That's the lowest you go, 88.6%. I mean, how crazy is that It's exactly where we went. We bounced now with multiple higher lows. The daily was extremely overbought, but it didn't make a lower low. It made a decent higher low there. So now you got a bit of an uptrend. Now you're contending with this idea here. Let's zoom in and see how we did. So we tried to break out, got rejected. However, look at the daily. Daily just getting started. Daily with a lot of momentum. Daily with a lot of momentum. So, Sammy Cup and Hattie to the upside. Look at the way that guy draws cup and handles. He's completely out of his mind. I'd never seen a technical analyst do that. These retail traders know nothing about the order books. All they do is draw lines. They have no clue what they're doing. They don't trade like institutions. Wrong. At this channel, I trade like an institution. Why? Institutions trade with algorithmic bots. Institutions take measured moves. Institutions make these similar ideas of support and resistance. Institutions also look at the order book. We're going to take a look at the order book in a second at Bookmap for Bitcoin. But look, SHIB. This cup and handle suggests SHIB will go up to 3400. Do I hold a big old bag of SHIB? Does anyone here think I hold a bag of SHIB? What do you guys think in the comment section? Who here thinks I hold a bag of Shiba Inu? I turned $80 into 700 with SHIB, but it was all luck, pure speculation. Got a moon bag left of a milli. Grace Protocol, thank you. You're always holding it down for us. 111. No, you don't. No. Small bag. Small bag. Yo. 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 Yes. Let me see. I haven't looked at it in a while. How much SHIB did the kid own? Let me find out how much SHIB I own. Who can guess how much SHIB I own to the number? To the number. If you can guess how much Shiba Inu I own to the number, that's pretty cool, right? Guess how many SHIB I own. Who can guess the number of Shiba Inu I own? If you can guess it, throw you some Shiba Inu. $50 worth of SHIB. How's that? Whoever gets, whoever can guess, whoever gets closest to the number, it's one of those things. If you can get closest to the number of SHIB, you can't do a USD pair. You have to actually write the number of SHIB, like 5,564,000, We got to make it hard. We got to make it difficult. It's got to be funky. Let's take a look. I'll look at my SHIB bag right now. I'll be completely transparent. 2,500 SHIB. Okay, where are you, Shibby? All right, there she is. There's my SHIB. On Coinbase, too, of all places. So how much SHIB do I own? How much SHIB do I own? Where is the SHIB? Oh, the vault. There it is. No, the wallet. There you go. They changed it up over here. They really don't show you your whole bag of SHIB. These dudes are so weird, man. I swear. Coinbase is strange, isn't it? Like, they show you all your purchases, but won't show you the whole bag. I swear, man, Coinbase purposely doesn't want you to see what you have. Like, they don't want you to see how much you paid for it. They want to make it real hard to see how much you paid for something. So strange. All right, now you guys get a blast of everything I own here on Coinbase. What is that? 70 million Shiba Inu. $1,800 worth of SHIB. Not a lot. 70 million SHIB. All right. You just wrote 70 million, dude. $5,000 guy from Scarface. 70 mil. Someone, I need the admin to tell me who wrote it first or who got closest. So let's go back. We're going to go back here and see what we saw. That's a 78 million. That ain't bad. I have 70,311,000. Oh, wow. We got a lot coming in here. So let's look. 20 mil, 1 mil, 5 mil, 50 mil, right? 100 mil, 1.2 bill, 11 mil, 100 mil, 2 billion. Wow, you guys think I put a lot of money in there. 1.4 mil, 1 billion SHIB, 5 trillion, 1 billion. billion Shiba Inu, 200 mil, 8 mil, 75K. No. 1 bill, OMG, 1.6 mil, 44,444. Yeah, right. 44 million, 4 billion, 8 billion, 20 billion, $1 million in Dr. Evil voice. 150 million SHIB. Wow, pretty close. I mean, double what I got. 2 gazillion. I believe it was Legend Emperor. I said 70 mil. Yeah, but when though? Where? I don't see it. Right there. Yo, I said 70 mil. Where though? East Jordan said 70 mil. You said 70 mil, but I swear I was sharing my screen when you said 70 mil. Like right when I shared my screen, I saw 70 mil. I honestly kind of can't trust the Legend Emperor, man. I was like sharing my screen right when you shared 70 mil. I don't know. I need an arbitrator to look at that. I see Legend Emperor at first, but it was... I swear he saw my screen, though. Honestly. No, LOL. All right, send me your Shiba Inu address. DM crypto. Nah, actually, yeah. No, we got to use your email. You got to send us your email. Yeah, email us, cryptolifers@gmail, with your Shiba Inu address, my man. All right? CK Baker said he did see it. See that? See? Keep scroll up. Sam, it was me, Nino Strazelli. I need an admin to do this for me. I don't have the time. I'm going to move on. If an admin can do that for me or a moderator, I would greatly appreciate it. Find out who won that, if you can. That's the only problem. I never win. East Jordan, sent when you had a screen pulled up. I'll be driven on the road at 3 p.m. I hope to be able to take the class soon. Jake the Snake. No worries, man. We have a Saturday course. You can jump in on Saturdays. No, come back. There we go. You can jump in on Saturdays if need be. We'd love to have you there. Okay. All right, let's move forward at the speed of light. Let's get the show going back into like a radio show kind of thing. Got a little confused trying to figure that out. But okay, so we got our bounce. There's an idea that we could have bottomed here. The altcoins could definitely have bottomed here. And, you know, with all the shenanigans, usually altcoins dump with Bitcoin. And they keep dumping as Bitcoin keeps going lower. However, Bitcoin dump, then they pump. Bitcoin dump, then they pump. Bitcoin, there's an adverse reaction going on here against Bitcoin. BTC pairs are looking frosty. I'm telling you that right now. BTC pairs are looking frosty. Okay? Metal pumping hard. MTL. Okay? Nino did get 78 million before everyone. I did see, yeah, someone did say 78 mil. That was pretty close. However, we go over, right? I mean, he did see it. CJ Baker called him out. You missed 65 mil. He said it when you showed the screen. That's closer than 77 mil. Nino. All right, we'll give it to Nino then. I'm giving it to whoever you guys say it is. The crowd wants Nino. Nino gets it then. Nino, send your email. Make sure you send an email from this name here, though, that I see here on the screen. Has to be this name, Nino Strazella. Right? Nino, what's your email? Tell us your email. Write it down right now. Nino, tell us your email right now. Nino, write your email down if you're okay with that. I guess you don't want your email out there, though, right? I just got to make sure it's you. Legend, man. You were too close to the screen share, man. I'm going with what the people say, man. I got to go with what the people say. Don't get petty over it. Don't get petty. Don't get petty. Don't get petty. Don't get petty. Okay, let's move forward. Let's move forward. To me, it was too close to when I showed the screen. I felt like either that was the craziest coincidence, you know what I'm saying? Nino don't want it. Donate it. But there isn't time difference. Can I have Nino venomous? Oh my God. It is what it is. My house just jumped 250 grand. You'd be surprised your house could dump by 250 grand in a day, dude. Nino, man, don't. You're sleeping, man. I would always take crypto, bro. I already donated enough money, man. Someone's got to get the ship. Like, this is for the fun of the show. I donate money I'm not going to donate $50 worth of SHIB. Not happening. You know what I'm saying? All right, burnt floor then. Burnt floor, take the 50 SHIB. All right, let's move forward. TRIAS in a beautiful cup and handle here, forming a nice level. And with Bitcoin dumpage, it's like, nah, I'm gonna go up on the daily. I'm gonna form a nice flag here and do me. So if we look at TRIAS, absolutely beautiful. I would write it down. I would keep this on my radar. TRIAS, baby. It's sitting at 585, 584. I see it going all the way back up to 1048. Basically a gain of about 100% gains, about, 98, something like that. 124. No, let's move that right where we're at. 86.6% gains. Risk 18% to gain 86% for TRIAS. So TRIAS on the radar. I like what I'm seeing there. Could do damage. Could definitely do some damage. That's some weird, I paid $300 a year for this music service. Worst music service in the world. It's called Epidemic Sound. Worst music service in the world. About to just write it off and get another one. Worst music service in the world. Horrible music. Takes me so long to find the stuff, you know. Burnt floor, please, man. Generally, when ETH falls, the NFT market is pumping. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense because people don't want to buy and mint NFTs with high fees. So when ETH falls, they jump on into NFTs. Duh. Obviously, generally, you know, that's an obvious thing. That's a supply and demand thing, right? You know. Legend Emperor, show up every stream this week and I'll send you 50 in SHIB. Exactly. Show up every day and we'll hook you up. Who wouldn't want it? Honestly, bro, if I made $10 billion today, I would still pick a penny up off the ground and I would still take a $50. I don't say no because you know why? You never know. You never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, just because your house went up in value for 250, no offense, 250 grand. I'm not trying to be rude. It's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money at all. It is to a lot of people, but it also isn't to the world, to the market, to where you can get in life, to the levels you can hit. 250 grand. To me, I'd feel broke if my house went up 250 grand. I feel broke, straight up broke. No, I'm being honest. And I'm not trying to be rude. It sounds rude, but in Aries can sound rude. We're just upfront about the information. We just put that information out there exactly kind of without really butter coating it, you know? Think about the average house right now. In my neighborhood, the average house is $1 million. And it's a nice neighborhood, but it's not an it's a pretty nice neighborhood, but it's not it's a premier, suburb outside of Boston, but I don't know. It's not Wellesley. Wellesley is high end. Weston is high end. Westwood, these towns are money. Brookline, Chestnut Hill, Newton. That's big money. You know what I'm saying? Every house in those neighborhoods, $5 million, $3 million. Average house is $2 to $3 million, in all those neighborhoods. So 250 grand to them, they laugh at you. They look at you I grew up very, very, very humble, middle class. My dad was an iron worker. My mom was a school teacher. My dad worked on the iron. He went high up into the air to make his ends, crazy. You know what I'm saying? He risked his life every day to get me what I needed. So when I work now, I think about what my dad did to get me here. And that's why I would take $50 in SHIB, because I come from poor Irish. My grandfather was shoveling manure for the English. It's I come from nothing. And I don't care if I'm worth 10 mil, 100 mil, 50 mil. It doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I'd still pick up that penny off the ground. I still cherish every single dollar. And I still thank God for every single breath that I take. Shout out to everybody here. Let's have a little moment in time right now. I don't mind it. You know what? I don't mind praying. I don't mind being open with my relationship with God. Dear Lord, thank you for keeping me healthy through the entire pandemic. Not once did I ever get sick. Last week I got sick. It was a slight sinus thing. I never actually got whatever everyone else got. Never happened to me. I stayed healthy the entire time. I built a business. I had a child. And you basically gave me the greatest blessings on earth. through the hardest 2 years of most people's lives. Dear Lord, thank you for everything which you have given me and the lifers. May you continue to shower your love on us all, and I'll continue to reign this world with positivity, love, and your guidance. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So XCUR on my radar too. Highly likely you're going to see a move here. XCUR, 283% gains. They have a beautiful marketplace. They have a lot of news. They're coming at you strong. How do you figure out the news? How do you know what's going on? How do you correlate dates with news, with movement, with time, with investments? Again, not financial advice. Nothing I do and say or should be taken as financial advice. I'm just going to teach you how to find that information that you need to connect the dots. Here's XCUR. You want to go to CoinMomo. You're going to type in XCUR. You're going to look at this news. Look at Binance Pay integration on June 30th. Purchase with NFTs. NFT Launchpad application. Algo import-export. EGLD in-app DW. NFTs as payment method. Metaverse gaming testnet. They're going to get into metaverse in gaming. Product offering. Curate Pro on June 30th. XCUR integrates DOT on June 30th. Matic in-app. Scale in-app. Wallet integrations. Decentralized marketplace. This is stacked with news and integrations. Integrating with AVAX. Integrating with data. Come on now. If you come to my channel, I'm going to position you in the proper ideals. You're going to figure out what's going on in crypto. You're going to know the information that you need to move forward. XCUR. Put the pieces of the part of the chart together here. 283% gains. Look at that news coming. Sitting at 144. Write it down. Maybe you heard about it here first. Maybe you didn't. SYLO was a hot coin. Banged on them. It broke out. What did it do? Then it broke through the pattern. Don't worry about if it leaves a pattern. You can just kind of recreate the pattern, and if it comes back into it, it's as if it was going to blast right out of it yet again. Awesome, because this was not phased by Bitcoin. You can see it's right back where it was. It's like, okay, Bitcoin dump. I'm going to come right back up. Altcoins are strong now. Altcoins are strong. Another thing I want to show you on the 4-hour. Swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down. That is hidden bullish divergence, and it did play out as such to the upside. Now you can negate this idea that it never even happened, right? Look at this idea. 4-hour is getting overbought, so we're going to have to come in to do a bit of a bounce here or make maybe a bigger channel. But again, coins are strong. We're seeing signs of life here. Way more double-digit coins than yesterday. Seeing more signs of life. Let's look at PMON. Everything kind of did the V-shape, that blast back up to the upside. What I see these occurring as, because now the 4-hour is getting overbought, that's going to make your right shoulder. So you're going to have something like this, where the 4-hour makes a right shoulder, okay? And you're going to move back to the upside. However, this is curving on down. I'll tell you what right now, 25,000 subs. They're freaking really, really pressing me on 25,000 subs. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it, everybody. Thank you so much. 218. We got 2 dislikes. Thank you so much for the dislikes. Appreciate it. You know what? You can't get a dislike if you're not out there doing what you love to do, banging on them every single day. So we take a look at PMON, and this is what I'm seeing on for PMON as well. Let's take a look at world markets. Let's show you the show. If you come to this live stream every single day, we go over Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance, total, basically the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrency. So we talked about bulls needed to hold that level. They did not. We lost that level. So sad that we broke below $1.92 trillion. Not the best thing, right? Little sad there. Wish that wasn't the case, all right? However, we did at our backup support and resistance, which we're at right now. And I would not like to see us break through it. 4-hour is pointing to the upside. I love it. It's got momentum. Just like everything else, the 1-hour wants to dump us. So I am cautious right now. Why aren't we dumping yet? Because the 15-minute is working its way back to the upside. 15-minute could save us. Every once in a while, the 15-minute does something absolutely absurd, gets us above resistance points, and then when the 1-hour kicks back on us, it keeps us from dumping through these levels. That's what I want to see. That's what we're hoping for total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. When I give you the weekly, we do have a bearish cross here that occurred, see? And we did have 2 weeks of nastiness. However, can we stop the pain? Or also, I showed you in this kind of possible symmetrical triangle that is a top trend line. Can this top trend line hold? And can we get a bounce back to the upside? This is key. We break back in here, then we could break back to the downside. Then we're talking about struggling at 1.64 trillion. 1.83 is holding the zone. This is the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrency. You can trade it. You can chart it just like you chart the other stuff. You can chart it up. So I chart every day here on the live stream the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency to give you insight into where it's going. Because this is really key. If we bounce off a key support, you're going to see altcoins and Bitcoin doing damage. If certain things go certain ways based on this chart, it's going to give you insight like this. That was a head and a shoulder, head and a shoulder, was it not? With a measured move to the downside. And there you have your measured move to the wickage, and so this predicted that. Can we get a bounce? This is a double bottom too. That's a W there. Can we get our bounce? I keep pressing on the 2-week chart. The 2-week chart, a very big time frame to be on. And the 2-week chart suggests that we do get a bit of a bounce to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. So can we get a move 2-week? Can you show us some love? Stochastics RSI and the MACD is waiting for a cross there, turning pink. Falling volume with falling price suggests that the sellers are losing some steam. DEFIPERP is all of DeFi, put in a bit of a nutshell. We suggested that DEFIPERP would break up to the upside here on the 2-week chart. It did. So far, there's some support and resistance in these zones here. Let's move back a Jimmy here. The weekly, however, isn't in our favor. What we really need the weekly to do is we need it to just kind of flip for us. Like we need the weekly to just bloop and come back up to the upside, make some moves, and then really, really do damage, right? And then it can retrace later, okay? It does suggest, though, that even if that happens, we'll get a retracement somewhere in June or July. It's interesting. Show me the charts and I'll show you the news. If you're not selling the house, it doesn't matter. Take the SHIB, my man. You're funny. SHIB, Solmatic, and CMP. And I wasn't trying to make anyone feel small about the 250K. I was just being dead honest. Like, I got friends worth 50 mil, 80 mil. They look at me and I tell them 250,000 and they just look at me like, they're not rude to me. And they actually still talk about money as if, my mind's like 100 grand is a lot of money. When I was making 100 grand, he's like, yo, you're still making a good amount of money. I was like, yeah, but you make 30 million, you make 30,000 a day. I was like, but don't compare yourself to others. Live your life and be happy. Live your life and be happy. Two of my close friends they made it like celebrities. They fly around the world, do whatever they want, but they work hard too. They work so hard to keep that lifestyle. You're either working really hard for the lifestyle you have, or you're saving. You're chilling. Here's the total market cap of all of altcoins, all the altcoins. All right. And here, I'm just going to delete all these little movements that we have here. So everybody, this is total 3. What this does gives us a lot of insight into the altcoins, what they're going to do, what's happening to them, what we're seeing, right? Tight moving average, move to the upside. They're getting tight again here. I like to see that. I don't want to see the 50 cross below the 200. I just want to see us get jumbled up and tight. Maybe a little movement up here, and then we all get close together. This is a falling wedge and a cup and handle here on all the altcoins. So the altcoins are in a bit of a cup and handle here. All right. Let's look at the weekly on the altcoins. They don't look the same as Bitcoin. They are getting a cross here. Now, they did get a bearish cross, but they're in the middle. They're not up here, suggesting that if we do get a bounce, there's more room for uppage there to the upside. If you know stochastics, then you kind of get what I'm saying there. Okay. Kind of ruins the ticker when I put the financial advice there, but I also don't like it on the Stokes, You guys let me know how you feel about that. I'm going to delete my work. I'm OCD. I have to. Look at that. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. We don't. I mean, I love how you can see it all. However, look at this beautiful higher low. Now, actually, let's go back in time. Let's go back in time and see. Yeah, see that when we had that higher low there, we were low on the weekly. We came back up. The weekly was high here. We did our dip and we continued back up. So it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. That was just 3 weeks of pain. We are getting some wickage buying back up to the upside. That's pretty substantial for a weekly, even though it's a small wick. A wick that big on the weekly shows a lot of buy pressure, right? So this is total 3, the entire market cap of all of the altcoins, all the alts, all right? Something we want to see. And we're actually bouncing off previous resistance there. That's support, bouncing off support. Your previous resistance became new support. Beautiful. We have resistance here. We tweeze your top there. These are kind of the levels we want to watch. All right. So, can the whole market cap of the alt stay above $700 billion? That would be beautiful, right? If it doesn't, look like it tested 635, and if that breaks, we're kind of losing alt season back to 463. So, if these two level breaks, I mean, it's definitely prolonging alt season further out into another zone there. It's prolonging alt season further out into another zone. So, definitely something we got to be wary of. Definitely something we want to watch. And that's why I go over this every single day on the live stream. All right, we're going to take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial back up 177 points. Let's take a look. The 1 hour did eventually get oversold. So it's very simple, everybody. If you backtest this theory, look at every time we were low on the stochastics RSI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce, 4 a little bounce, 5 bounce, 6 bounce, 7 bounce, 8 bounce, 9 bounce, 10 tiny bounce. But like 7 of those trades were good swing trades. Every one of them bounced. However, some of them were lackluster bounces. So what it makes me believe, right, when I'm looking at the Dow Jones Industrial, that we're in a cup and handle. Also, look at this. I'm going to blow your mind, but you can put these shapes anywhere you want on any single instrument. And again, if you get better at seeing the shapes, and you're getting better than the masses. I am better at seeing the shapes than most people. This is a fact, okay? That's why I have a YouTube channel. That's why people like coming here. Because in a 5 minute, in a 1 minute moment in time, I'm going to see more shapes and give you more insight into what's happening in the chart than most other YouTubers. That's my gift. It's pattern analysis. It's pattern recognition. Even when I was young, I had a strange gift of pattern recognition. It's also with voices. That's why I'm able to do, hey, Loish, I think I'm going to grow a beard. That's why I'm able, I'm not the best at voices, but I can do voices better than the average person. It's pattern recognition. Voices are patterns. I'm recognizing a pattern. I'm then recreating a frequency and a movement there, I do my Marky Wahlberg, baby. And we're going to get there, babe. We're going to get to the den. At the end of the day, babe, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take care of it, babe. I'm going to take care of it. I'm Marky Wahlberg, babe. I'm Marky Wahlberg. I got Wahlburgers. I got the best burger joint in the town. Everybody loves Wahlburgers. There's lines in Watertown. Don't tell me. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Appreciate it. Who won the SHIB? You did, but I don't know if you want it. You got to take it, man. We want to give it to you, but you won't, Legend Emperor. My man. Burnt floor. I don't know. So look, inverted head and shoulder in the cup and handle suggests that we do get a bounce back to the upside. High or low, no worries for the Dow Jones. I keep showing the 2 week for the Dow. The 2 week is beautiful. Look at the last 10 times the 2 week was this low. Look at the last 10 times. No one is looking at the 2 week chart. Everybody is bearish. Nobody's looking at the 2 week. Look, huge bounce. Not bad. Little bit of a bounce. Not bad. Let's take a look at the last. Look at this, the 2 week chart. One right here. Let's get this extracted for later today, everybody. Let's get the music off for a second. Hi, I'm the Crypto Lifer. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. If you came to my channel and you like the vibe that I provide, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button. I want to bring you into something crazy here, something that a lot of YouTubers and other chart analysts aren't talking about, and it's the 2 week chart. Each of these candles is 2 weeks. Let's talk about the 2 week chart. I want to take you through the last 4 to 5 times the 2 week chart went up. Man, about 4 is all we need. There's one. 13% gains for the Dow Jones. We're looking at the Dow Jones as well, too, everybody, which is correlated to Bitcoin and the market. So whatever happens to the Dow seems to be coupling. So I want to see if the Dow can show strength. If the Dow can show strength, it'll be better for Bitcoin and the crypto market. Look at this, 28% gains. The last time we were low, 2 week low, bang, 13%. 2 week low, there again. Even when the 2 week retraced again, you could have said that this was your initial first bump. Then we retraced again. That was your initial entry there. And this was your second bump. So first one was 20, second one was 13. We got an average right there, 26 and 19. Yeah, we got an average sitting at about 40. Yeah, about 15%. Did my super chat go through? Yes, it did. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at it. Missed the TA on XLM yesterday. Many thanks, bro. Much respect to you and yours. Thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are awesome for sending super chats that way through Streamlabs. Where is it going, though? That's one thing. I've never set up my accounts. I don't know where it's going. I don't know what percentages they take. Yeah, it's funny, right? There's always someone taking a dime out of you. So look, the 2 week is low here again. And if you caught the wick, but fine, if you didn't even catch the wick, I mean, that was glorious. That was a 75% gain on the 2 week. 2 week is low again. All right. So it just behooves me to say that every time we're low here on the 2 week chart, we see a massive move in the Dow Jones, at least 13%. But in the last few times, it's been pretty scrumptious. Right there, we had a move. Right there, we had a move. Right there. Honestly, I've never seen the 2 week get this low below the dotted line and not have a pump ever since, no, the 2 weeks been pumping the Dow Jones since right here. We could go even further, but right now I have confirmation since 2003. So for 20 years, the 2 week chart has been pumping the Dow Jones when we're at these low points. It's quite interesting. So this is telling me that the Dow Jones has a highly likely probability of booming to the upside, contrary to what everyone else is saying and what a lot of people are talking about. Everyone else and basically the world and the markets are, spelling recession, downtrend, things are going down. But show me the charts and I will show you the news. Now, I can't guarantee any of this, but let's come back to this a month, 2 months from now when the 2 week really has time to play out. Let's see how this played out into fruition. If 4 months from now you see this, maybe you want to join my trading group. Maybe you want to learn what I'm doing. Maybe you want to figure out the strategies that I'm picking up and putting down to look at world markets. Thank you so much for looking at this with me. I just wanted to point it out and kind of quell the fears here. The 2 week chart looks very bullish for the Dow Jones. A lot of people don't look at the 2 week. A lot of people don't even load it up or use it as a time frame. Thank you so much for watching. If you like how I broke this down, if you like how I made it look simple and easy, actually nothing's easy, but if I made it simple and easy to understand, come on into my live stream, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I also do group classes every Tuesday, Eastern Standard Time, 3 to 5 p.m. I teach you how to use those stochastics that I just talked about, how to use the things that I just went over, and more measured moves, Fibonacci, you name it. Jump into my Discord. I have an amazing trading group. Link is in the description below. I can't wait to see you there. Everyone, thank you so much for jumping on in. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next information download. Check it out. Thank you so much. We'll extract that later on. Didn't get to hear my music. Oh, the music stopped. Oh, extra. Yeah, I stopped the music. But that's an important concept there on the Dow Jones Industrial, right? Let's get back to our smaller time frames while I got my inverted and my cup and handle, and we'll go from there. But so far, and also look, it's making a symmetrical triangle here. See that? And price came up into the triangle. The measured move is all the way up to 41,498. It could break down. It's a symmetrical triangle, and we could get a dump. And we shall see. And I'll be vigilant either way. However, I'm zooming out and looking at things the way they could be. Pride is for the weak. Let's go, lifer. Super chat. YouTube takes 30%. The government takes another 20, leaving you with less than half. Isn't that crazy? So insane. So insane. Super chat. Pride is not for the weak. They call a lion pride a pride because lions have pride. I have pride in myself, and I have no problem saying that. Irish pride. You ever heard of Irish pride? I don't know. I don't know about you, but I was born with Irish pride, baby, and I have no problem being. You know what? A light that's not illuminated shines. Light in the absence of eyes illuminates nothing. You see? If you ain't shining in front of everybody, if you ain't, and it's not about being like, oh, look at me, but it's about being confident. It's about being powerful. It's about being disciplined. It's about showing up every single day and knowing that people can count on you. If other people can count on you, then you got something going for yourself, okay? Then you got something going for yourself, all right? Then you got something going. And I do love myself. You know why? If you don't love yourself, you cannot love other people. First person you need to learn how to love is yourself. First person you need to learn how to love is yourself. I'll make it very clear. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love somebody else. All right? XCUR is still good to buy now. We would never tell you when to buy a coin ever. Ever. You would have to make that decision on your own. Don't ever ask somebody what to buy. Worst thing you could ever do. That's like asking someone what wife you should marry. Should I marry that girl? I don't know, maybe it's up to you. Like, we don't know if you should, you know what I'm saying? Like, picking an investment is like picking a wife. Nobody should pick it for you. Nobody should pick it for you. Okay? Nobody. Jim Rohn quotes, baby. 40 Jim Rohn quotes you'll never forget. Let's go through them. All right? Don't say if I could, I would. Say if I can, I will. Don't wish it was easier. Wish it were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenges. Wish for more wisdom. Either you run the day or the day runs you, baby. Either you run the day or the day runs you, baby. Either you run the day or the day runs you. Without a sense of urgency, desire loses its value. Without a sense of urgency, desire loses its value. If you don't like how things are, change it. You're not a tree. How long should you try? Until? Learn how to be happy with what you have while you pursue all that you want. I love these, man. If you're not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. If you are not willing to risk the unusual, you will settle for the ordinary. You must go places where other people don't. You must push yourselves where other people aren't willing to go. You must walk down that road alone. Nobody is going to walk down that road with you when you're on your true path. You can come on back, but you're going to go on your way. You're going to go on your way. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Do you have the discipline? Can you show up every day? That's what matters. To solve any problem, here are 3 questions to ask yourself. First, what could I do? Second, what could I read? And third, who could I ask? If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. Straight up, baby. Straight up. I love that quote more than anything in this world. Because there was a time in my life where I was a professional excuse maker. A professional excuse maker. And it got me nowhere. And it oh my God. And now I can pick up on it just by how somebody talks. I'm like, wow, they're right where I used to be. By their language, I can hear you speak in less than a minute. I can know exactly where your head is at. Just by the use of language you're using, just how you're talking, I can figure out where you're coming from. And then I realize people that are elevated more than me, they're even more sensitive to it. So they can figure it out. And then more sensitive, and the successful people can see the successful people. And they bounce right off each other. And they can see the other people that aren't picking it up, and they just go right over them. I'm telling you right now, who do you want to be? Failure is not a single cataclysmic event. You don't fail overnight. Instead, failure is a few errors in judgment repeated every day. You must continually do the same thing to become a failure. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Are you work harder on yourself than you do on your job? You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. You can change the way you're going. Go somewhere different. Join my trading class today. If it's the first step you're going to take in your life to change your life. I did. I joined trading courses. I paid the money. And look where I got. Look what happened to me. Anything could happen to you. Anything could happen to you. Shout out to Tree City West, man. Yes, sir. We see you. Real, recognize real. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for getting that motivation, getting that daily pump, getting that love for life, getting that lust for life, baby. Because we only have one life to live. I fell out of a glass door. I was bleeding out my wrist. My main artery was gushing blood. I actually want to really actually make that clear, but look at, you can see it better there. Look at that scar, man. Look at this scar here. Main artery bleeding all over the streets in Manhattan. I clamp my blood. I freaking scream. I run. I'm going to die. I run into the heart. When you realize you could lose your life, when you felt like you have lost your life, when you've seen blood pouring out of your arm. Who here has seen blood pouring out of their main artery? Who here right now, tell me you've seen blood pouring out of your main artery, just gushing, and you're nowhere near a hospital, and you're wondering if you're going to make it. Has that happened to you? Because it's happened to me. And I won't waste your time. I won't waste your time. Let's get it moving. Let's share some awesome insight with everybody. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Can we get a realness to the day? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Shout out to the Super Chats, $14 in Super Chat. Shout out to everybody that's throwing it down and more, actually, probably not adjusted because we got some of the other ones that came on in too. Shout out to you and yours. Much respect. Thank you so much for sharing your love with me. I'm on fire today. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And I can't stop, baby. I can't stop the love. So look, I just want to see this. It should show a tally, right? Low pro for 3. And someone else threw, yeah. I thought there was 2 of these. I saw another one. Anyway, maybe it was a live one. Yeah. All right. So the Dow Jones looks very bullish to me on the 2-week chart. All right. And the 4-hour actually is about to make a bit of a bounce too. That's good. I mean, the 4-hour usually takes you through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that tells me that we're going to have some greenery for the rest of the week. And then the altcoins are going to get good to play. See this? This is giving me the insight to trade the altcoin. See, everyone's wondering, why is he going over to the Dow? Why is he going over to total? What is he doing? I'm creating the environment for when we could just take a lot of money out of the market. I'm creating the environment. The Dow has to be in a good spot, ready to move. And we want to get, look, when our last alt rally was right here. Well, the Dow was pumping up. That's why Bitcoin was pumping up. So we want to identify low Stokes on the 4-hour time frame. That's going to give us insight to trade the altcoins properly. That's going to get us where we need to go. That's going to push us forward. Shout out to everybody here. The least amount of viewers in a long time, 257 views. Crazy. As the channel booms, on my way to 25,000, getting on BitBoy, traveling the globe, meeting people in Florida and around the country. The only one that doesn't get it is YouTube. Everyone else seems to get it. I think we're going to expand to I think there's a bigger platform waiting for us. I think there's something even greater out there on our way to be seen. I think a couple years from now, we'll be doing something immensely different, and we'll be doing big things. Let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. We'll revisit it for a split second. Starting to show signs of life, right? As I said, we were going to get a stall out. I said Bitcoin isn't going to go down anymore. Why? Because the 15-minute Stokes were low. And I basically predicted we would come back up and probably get a bearish retest of this trend line, and then we would dump. That's what it looks like it's going on. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed, but it's looking like it. This could be a shoulder. That could be a head, but it's not that structured too well. So far, the prediction made at the beginning of the show, which was Bitcoin would start bouncing back off this support line, is coming true. All right, so you can see that we made this idea. Again, could have even traded that on the 7-minute time frame. Could have traded this falling wedge breaking back up. However, it was minuscule. I think the short's going to pay off more when we get, And honestly, I'd rather wait for everything to kind of settle and then start trading the alts hardcore when Bitcoin does its thing. All right. So we've gone over total 3. We've gone over the Dow Jones. Now we're going to look at the dollar index. We want to look at how the dollar is surviving here. We want to look at what the dollar's doing. Okay. So when we look at the dollar, I had it in this little flag here on the daily time frame. Let's get We had it in this flag. These are called bullish rectangles. They occur in 68% of the time. They are going to break to the upside. Let me zoom in there. That's way too small for my viewers. Don't want to grab the MACD bar. So, and it did break out. We suggested this would break out. Look at the double bottom on it. Look at the W. It's not the best W, but it's a W. It resembles a W. Measured move could get you there. All right. Look at the bigger time frames. Are you at any support yet? You're at previous resistance right there. That's why you look left for resistance. All right. Slight hidden bearish divergence because you got what? Swing down, but this swings up on the RSI, right? That's what's called hidden bearish div. Sorry, I don't know why that grabbed the fib. Let me pull a fib on the RSI, funny. But that is hidden bearish divergence right there. You see that? Tells you that the trend should continue to the downside. If you flip it back upside down, it's very similar. And you were to flip the RSI upside down, you would see it's just like hidden bullish. Okay? Hidden bearish divergence. We don't talk about it enough on the channel. We don't go over it a lot because it's obscure. You don't see it a lot. This is the other channel that we're in here, though. The bigger idea. The bigger idea. And it's likely we're headed back down to the bottom of the channel. For now. Likely we're headed back down to the bottom of the channel. I'd like to see then just dump out of this and dump down. Make a bit of a Bart Simpson head and Bart Simpson back to the downside. This could be making a Bart Simpson. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder too possibly coming. So we'll watch this closely. But right now, that's your 5-day chart. is bearishly turning a little, it's flipping, but it could be bearishly turning down. Let's look at the daily. The daily is turning down, suggesting that we're at resistance and we're going to dump from resistance. So right here, we might see a little more move, but we're at resistance and the daily's overbought. It's a really good sign for Bitcoin. It's a really good sign for Bitcoin that we could dump back to the downside. So that's the dollar index. Why are we going over the dollar? That's the strength of the dollar. I want to see how much the dollar's worth. Is it at 199? And the dollar actually been gaining. Look at the dollar. It's been gaining momentum as Bitcoin dump. It's eventually going to get exposed, and they can only seed it up for so long till it gets rocked and rallied. In the stochastics are super accurate. Look at every time the Stokes were high here, dump 1 for 1. They were high here above the dotted line, dump 2 for 2. They were above here, the dotted line, 3 for 3. They were up here, 4 for 4, 5 for 5. What do you guys think is going to happen? Oh no, we're just going to go up out of nowhere. This isn't going to go 6 for 6 and do exactly what it did the last 5 times in a row. I mean, the statistical analysis there gives you a 100% chance that you're probably going to dump. Anything is possible. I always leave a 1 or 5% chance that I don't know and anything could happen. But again, this is what we're seeing here. All right. ETH BTC is also a really good ideal for what could happen to the altcoins. ETH BTC. All right. My squiggly lines. I always have like the projected ideas where I believe we're going. So look, ETH BTC got high in the RSI on the daily time frame, right? Oversold on the relative strength index there. This is the RSI, okay? Now, this is the stochastics RSI. Let's double click on those and look at them too. Still pointing down, trying to double bottom here, but does have downward momentum. I could see this headed down even more for the daily time frame. So, and we're double top there for in a bit. Two things could be occurring here for ETH, all right? We could draw this flag. And we're attempting to make a flag of this nature. Everyone, I have to leave a little earlier today too. Have to leave a little earlier than normal. So if you got super chats, I would start sending them in now so I can get to them. And so my team can keep them organized. I'm out of here at 11:30 today. Oh my God, it's 11:25. The show went way faster than normal. Everyone, I got to jump out earlier than normal today. I won't be able to bless you with all the love of the alts. You're going to have to jump into my trading group to find out more. So you may not see everything like normal. Sorry about that, but we are doing a good job of going over the entire market. Now let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Actually, what we were about to do there. What was I doing there? It was, maybe it was Bitcoin dominance, right? No, we were looking at Tether dominance. No. This is Tether dominance. This kind of says how many people want to get into Tether. All right. Now, if Tether is overexposed here, says it might bounce to the downside. So it's at resistance, and it's very, 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 very overbought. Highly likely that it's going to dip to the downside. That's also very good for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at, so that's going to dump, and if we want to see that dump, we want to see Bitcoin dominance trying to pump, right? Bitcoin dominance is moving to the upside on the stochastics RSI, as I've showed you. And now, if you watch my live stream now, you've learned a lot about the stochastics RSI. Stochastic RSI. This one has divergences in it. That's the only difference that that's what it's doing. Now, I'm hoping that this will dump back to the downside. We suggested it right there, and so far we've been correct. Bitcoin dominance has been losing. And why is this important? Because when Bitcoin dominance dumps, the altcoins have a lovely, lovely rally. And so we're kind of making a bear flag here for Bitcoin dominance, and we're not getting above support and resistance. It's a really good sign. Like if you were going to short something, this would be a good sign. Look at this shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Let's zoom in here. That looks like a head and shoulder pattern. This even looks like a shoulder head pattern. And look, we have a double top here at resistance. Interesting. So we may get a little bit of bounce here for Bitcoin on the 1 hour, a little bit of bounce on the 4 hour, but that daily time frame also has a little bit of a room. So this suggests that Bitcoin is going to have a little rally tonight or tomorrow, which coincides with what we're looking at. Also a higher low there. However, we want to see this rejection, and then we want to see a dump back down. If we can get the dump, the altcoins are going to fly. I've showed the weekly chart for this, and the weekly chart showing that we're going to maybe come back up one more time, and then boom, massive dump. Also, we look at the bigger chart. We want to see this weekly end up down here and then bounce off the trend and go down to 19. If this plays out like the TA wants it to, Oh my gosh, we will have an amazing altcoin season. Again, nothing's guaranteed, but we will have an amazing altcoin season. It'll be insanity. So stay tuned for that. Get ready for that. I would watch out for that. All right, everyone, that is the market in a bit of a nutshell. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming to the live stream. Thank you for getting motivated. Thank you for being happy. Bitcoin bear flag on the weekly. Let's take a look at BTC on the weekly chart like we do every day. Yeah, I don't see a bear flag on the weekly. Not at all. No, because we were in a bear flag that you could have said, okay, you could say we're in one and we broke out of it. You know, let me show you another chart because I know it's a lot going on there. Let's look at the Binance, the Coinbase chart here. So you're trying to say this. See, what I see is this. I saw a bear flag that should have broken to the downside, did not. It broke to the upside. You could have called this a bear flag. However, I don't know. I mean, you could have called that a bear flag. However, it broke out and it's now retesting the top trend line. So to me, but you could say, fine, it's breaking back in and then it's going to dump. Measured move of the bear flag, if it is a bear flag, is $24,000. Now, is this possible? It is, everybody. I want to make it clear that I'm not guaranteeing any 70K, 80K. I go over Bitcoin every day. If we break above this area, then I'll start saying then our next level is 50,500. If we break below this area, then I'll start saying my next level is 31,500. I'm not calling anything out. I'm going with the TA each day as it goes. And I'm taking the trades the way the trades are given to me. And I'm not making it or forcing it. I'm just trading the market the way the market is given to me. For instance, the daily was overbought on the daily time frame. It was going to dump. We've been shorting Bitcoin now for the last few weeks, for the week and a half. We didn't short any Bitcoin really up here. Maybe one tiny one, but this was all altcoin. I was posting 15 altcoins a day. And you can see how my trading style has completely changed the second the market changed. I don't force myself into trades. I don't force my team into trades. Now you could say we did break back into the pattern. We're respecting this bottom trend line. Let me readjust this. And this is what we're seeing here. All right, babe. All right, everyone, I got to go to the Apple store and fix my wife's computer. She used it every day to help each and every one of you stay connected. All the emails that come in every single day, all the classes, all the awesomeness. Everyone, again, remember, if you want to email CryptoLifers@gmail, email CryptoLifers@gmail to jump into this class. I worked a 9 to 5. I changed my life. I learned how to invest. I made money investing. I became someone different with my life. I can teach you what I've learned in technical analysis here that'll change the way you look at the charts. I'm telling you. You will never look at the charts the same. Never. NAC and quercetin on deck with my honey lemon water. Oh, yeah. And buy the dip. Shout out to A. Yo, be careful saying the first three words. They're getting really weird about it, so just be careful saying those words. But yeah, I'm with you 110%. Weekly Blood Diamond in Market Cipher. I don't use Market Cipher, man. So there you have it. Scotty Swing doomed to make people rich. I know, right? What a tough life I got going on. You have to join the group if you want to make it in trading. This is not something you can do alone. Even I can't do it alone. Even I can't. The group helps me more than you would ever believe. I have analysts and so many people. I can't look at every market, and I can't. As much as I say I have all the energy in the world, and I can... Dude, everybody needs a break. Everybody needs some love. Everybody needs some, some help. No man is an island. No man is an island. So, I see a boom back up to the upside here. Daily already showing signs of life. Bitcoin at 40,250. The 15 minutes doing exactly as we suggested it would. We suggested that the 15 minute would break back to the upside into that wedge. We'll keep you updated in my trading group as I walk around with an iPad bag on me at all times. If I'm not home, I am always in the charts. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I love you all. I'll see you back tomorrow at 10 a.m. ready to tear it up and do damage. Crypto is life.